God says, "This is the moment I've been preparing for you. My beloved child." If you are reading these words today, know that nothing about this moment is an accident. Before the sun rose this morning, before your eyes opened, before your heart whispered its first prayer, I already knew you would be here. I have been guiding your footsteps through every valley, every mountain, every unanswered question, and every silent tear. Today, I want you to stop for a moment and listen carefully. This is the moment I have been preparing for you. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Not when you finally think you are strong enough. Now. For so long, you have wondered why certain doors remained closed. You questioned why opportunities slipped away just when they seemed within reach. You cried because people you trusted walked away. You wondered why your prayers seemed to echo into silence. But my child, I was never silent. Even when you could not hear my voice, I was speaking through circumstances. Even when you felt abandoned, my hand was still holding yours. Every delay had a purpose. Every disappointment became part of a greater design that your human eyes could not yet understand. I know every tear you have hidden from the world. I know the nights when you smiled during the day but cried into your pillow after everyone had gone to sleep. I know the prayers you whispered so quietly that no one else could hear them. I know the dreams you buried because disappointment convinced you they would never happen. Yet I never forgot them. I have collected every prayer. I have counted every tear. I have watched every battle. And today I tell you that none of it was wasted. You thought you were losing. I was preparing you. You thought you were waiting. I was building you. You thought you had been forgotten. I was positioning you. A seed spends time buried beneath the ground before anyone sees the first sign of life. During that hidden season, it grows roots. No one applauds its progress because no one can see it. But the unseen work is what prepares it to become strong enough to stand against storms. You have been in your hidden season. Others looked at your life and assumed nothing was happening. They judged your silence as failure. They mistook your waiting as weakness. But heaven saw something completely different. While others overlooked you, I was shaping your character. While others rejected you, I was protecting your future. While others forgot your name, I was writing your story. There are blessings that cannot be trusted to an unprepared heart. That is why I allowed time to teach you patience. I allowed hardship to teach you compassion. I allowed challenges to teach you faith. Every lesson mattered. Every delay mattered. Every tear mattered. Nothing has been random. The enemy wanted you to believe your story was over. I say your story is only beginning. Do you remember those moments when everything seemed impossible? When you wondered how you would survive another day? You thought your strength was gone. But look at you. You are still standing. Not because life has been easy, but because my grace carried you through every impossible moment. There were dangers you never saw because I protected you. There were battles you never fought because I fought them for you. There were disasters that never reached your home because my angels stood guard around you. Even now, there are blessings moving toward you that you cannot yet see. Do not confuse silence with absence. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean I am not working. A farmer does not dig up the seed every day to check if it is growing. He trusts the process. I ask you to trust mine. There are people I am arranging to meet you. There are opportunities I am preparing for you. There are prayers I am answering in ways greater than you imagined. Do not quit now. You are closer than you realize. Many people give up one step before breakthrough. Don't become one of them. Lift your head. Strengthen your heart. Renew your hope. The season you have been praying for is closer than it has ever been before. The pain that once defined you will become part of your testimony. The tears you cried in secret will become songs of joy. The doors that remained locked for years will suddenly begin to open. Not because of luck. Not because of human power. But because I have declared that your appointed time has come. Remember this. You do not have to understand every detail of my plan. You only need to trust the one who created the plan. I know the end from the beginning. I know every step before you take it. I know every obstacle before it appears. Nothing surprises me. Nothing frightens me. Nothing is impossible for me. When you feel weak, lean on me. When you feel afraid, call my name. When you feel uncertain, remember my promises. Your future is not in the hands of fear. It is in my hands. Today I ask you to release every burden you have been carrying. Release your anxiety. Release your bitterness. Release your regrets. Release your fear of failure. Those burdens were never meant for your shoulders. Give them to me. Trust me with what you cannot control. Trust me with the people you cannot change. Trust me with the future you cannot see. I am already there. The chapter ahead will require courage, but you will not walk alone. Every step will be guided. Every challenge will have purpose. Every victory will bring glory to my name. This is the moment I have been preparing for you. Receive it with faith. Receive it with gratitude. Receive it with confidence. Because I am making all things work together for your good. Continue to walk with me. Continue to trust me. Continue to believe. Your greatest testimony is still ahead. My beloved child. Do not allow the silence between your prayers and my answers to convince you that I have forgotten you. I have never looked away from you, not for a single heartbeat. Every moment of your life has been seen, every sigh has been heard, and every longing of your heart has been known to me long before you found the words to express it. There were days when you believed you had reached the end of your strength. You looked around and wondered why others seemed to move ahead while you remained in the same place. Comparison tried to steal your peace. Doubt whispered that perhaps you had missed your purpose. Fear suggested that your best days were already behind you. But my child, those voices never spoke the truth. The truth is that I have been writing a story for your life that no one else could write. Your journey was never meant to look like someone else's. The timing I have chosen for you is not late. It is perfect. A fruit picked before it is ripe cannot fulfill its purpose. In the same way, a blessing received before your heart is prepared can become a burden instead of a gift. That is why I have been working on you before I released what you have been asking for. I have been teaching you patience when you wanted speed. I have been teaching you faith when you wanted certainty. I have been teaching you humility when success seemed far away. These lessons are not punishments. They are preparations. One day you will look back on this season and realize that what felt like delay was actually protection. The closed doors kept you from places that would have broken your spirit. The disappointments redirected your steps towards something greater. The people who left made room for those who will truly value you. Never mistake my protection for rejection. There are battles you never knew I fought on your behalf. There are conversations you never heard because I changed hearts before they reached you. There are dangers you never encountered because my angels stood between you and harm. I have surrounded you with mercy even when you could not see it. So do not measure my faithfulness by what your eyes can see today. Measure it by every time I carried you through yesterday. Remember the moments when you thought you would never recover, yet here you are. Remember the nights you cried until sleep finally came, and somehow you found the strength to rise the next morning. That strength did not come from you alone. It came from me. I was breathing hope into your weary soul. I was renewing your courage. I was reminding you that your story was not over. Now I ask you to prepare your heart for a new season. Leave behind the habit of expecting disappointment. Leave behind the belief that nothing good can happen to you. Those thoughts do not come from me. I am calling you to expect my goodness, even before you see it. Faith is choosing to trust my promises before the evidence appears. Speak words of hope instead of defeat. Choose gratitude instead of bitterness. Choose forgiveness instead of resentment. Every choice you make to walk in love opens your heart to receive the peace I desire to give you. Do not carry old wounds into the new chapter one have prepared. If you hold tightly to yesterday's pain, your hands will not be free to receive tomorrow's blessings. Let go of the offenses that have weighed you down. Release the anger that has stolen your joy. I know forgiving is not always easy, but remember that forgiveness sets your heart free. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by who I say you are. You are loved. You are chosen. You are never abandoned. You are my child. When the world tells you that you are not enough, remember that I created you with purpose. I formed you with care. There is nothing accidental about your life. Every gift I placed within you has meaning. Every experience has shaped you for what lies ahead. Do not hide your light because someone failed to appreciate it. Shine anyway. Do not stop being kind because someone treated you unfairly. Love anyway. Do not stop believing because you faced disappointment. Trust me anyway. The greatest victories often begin with quiet obedience. Many people wait until they feel confident before taking the first step. But I often ask my children to walk by faith before they can see the destination. Just as I guided travelers through the wilderness one day at a time, I will guide you. I will provide the wisdom you need when you need it. You do not have to know every answer today. Take the next faithful step. Then another. And another. I will lead you. When you become tired, rest in my presence, but do not give up. There is a difference between resting and quitting. Rest allows your strength to be renewed. Quitting causes you to abandon the blessing that was closer than you realized. Lift your eyes beyond your current circumstances. What seems impossible to you is not impossible for me. The mountain standing before you may appear unmovable, but I am greater than every mountain. The storm surrounding you may seem endless, but no storm lasts forever. The darkness may feel overwhelming, but even the smallest light drives away the night. My light is with you. Walk in it. There will come a day when others will ask how you found peace in difficult times. Tell them it was because you trusted me. They will wonder how you kept believing after so many setbacks. Tell them that my promises were stronger than your fears. Your testimony will encourage people you have never met. The comfort you receive today will become the comfort you offer someone else tomorrow. Nothing I allow in your life is without purpose. Even the chapters you wish you could erase will become evidence of my grace. So stand firm, my beloved child. The season is changing. New opportunities are approaching. New strength is rising within you. New hope is filling your heart. Keep praying even when the answer has not yet appeared. Keep believing even when the path seems unclear. Keep loving even when it is difficult. Keep walking with me one step at a time. I have not brought you this far to leave you now. The moment I have been preparing for you is drawing nearer with every faithful step you take. Do not lose heart. Continue to trust me, because what I have planned for your life is greater than anything you could imagine. Your future is secure in my hands, and my love for you will never fail. My beloved child. There is something I need you to understand today. The waiting season has never been a sign that I have abandoned you. It has been the place where your faith has taken root and grown stronger. While you counted the days, I was shaping your heart. While you searched for answers, I was preparing blessings that required the person you were becoming. Do not be discouraged by the length of the journey. Some of the greatest miracles begin after the longest seasons of perseverance. The sunrise is never rushed, yet it always arrives at the perfect time. In the same way, my plans unfold with wisdom beyond what you can see. You have asked me many times, Lord, when? You have wondered if your prayers were reaching heaven. You have questioned whether your hopes would ever become reality. Hear me clearly, my child, every sincere prayer has been heard. Not one has been ignored. Even those prayers you no longer remember are known to me. I remember every cry for strength, every request for guidance, every whispered plea for peace. I treasure the moments when you turned toward me, even through tears. There were times when I answered your prayer by saying, "Not yet." That answer may have felt painful, but it was never meant to harm you. A loving parent does not give a child everything the moment it is requested. Love waits for the right time. Wisdom sees what impatience cannot. Trust that my timing is filled with love. I know what tomorrow holds before tomorrow begins. I know the people who will enter your life and those who must leave it. I know which opportunities will strengthen you and which would distract you from your purpose. Because I see the whole picture, I ask you to trust me even when you can only see one step ahead. Do not let disappointment become your expectation. Instead, let hope become your daily companion. Wake each morning believing that my mercy is new. Walk through your day expecting my guidance. Rest each night knowing that I continue working even while you sleep. There are doors that no human being can open for you, and there are doors that no human being can close when I decide they are meant for you. Do not spend your energy trying to force what I have not chosen. Instead, focus on walking faithfully where I have already placed you. Faithfulness in small things prepares you for greater responsibilities. Be kind when no one notices. Be honest when it would be easier to compromise. Choose integrity when shortcuts seem appealing. These quiet acts of obedience matter more than you realize. Character is built in moments that the world never sees. One day, people may celebrate the blessings I bring into your life, but they will not know the hidden prayers, the silent sacrifices, and the faithful choices that prepared you for them. I know. I have seen every step. Never think your efforts are wasted. Even when your work seems unnoticed, I see it. Even when your kindness goes unreturned, I remember it. Even when your generosity is hidden from others, it is never hidden from me. Do not become weary in doing good. The harvest comes after the planting, not before it. If you remain faithful, you will see the fruit of what has been growing beneath the surface all along. I also want you to release the fear of failure. Too often you hesitate because you are afraid of making mistakes. But remember, I am able to guide those who are moving forward. Do not allow fear to keep you standing still. If you stumble, I will lift you. If you lose your way, I will guide you back. If you grow tired, I will renew your strength. You are never walking alone. When doubts begin to whisper, answer them with my promises instead of your fears. When anxiety rises, bring it to me in prayer. When loneliness surrounds you, remember that my presence never leaves you. I am closer than your next breath. Many people look for dramatic signs while overlooking the quiet miracles happening every day. The strength to keep going is a miracle. The peace that fills your heart during difficult moments is a miracle. The unexpected encouragement that arrives just when you need it is a miracle. Learn to recognize my hand in the ordinary moments. I am present in them all. Do not think your purpose is only found in extraordinary achievements. Often, your greatest impact comes through simple acts of love, compassion, and faithfulness. A gentle word can heal a wounded heart. A listening ear can restore hope. A small act of kindness can change the course of another person's day. Never underestimate what I can do through a willing heart. As you continue forward, guard your heart against bitterness. Hurt may knock at your door, but you do not have to invite it to stay. Forgive, not because what happened was acceptable, but because I desire your heart to remain free. Freedom begins when you release what you cannot change into my hands. I am the righteous judge. You do not have to carry the burden of revenge. Choose peace. Choose mercy. Choose love. These choices reflect my heart. And when the world seems uncertain, remember this unchanging truth: I remain faithful. Governments may change. Circumstances may change. People may change. But my love for you never changes. My promises remain firm. My grace remains sufficient. My compassion is renewed every morning. Hold tightly to these truths when everything else feels uncertain. The chapter ahead will require courage, but it will also reveal blessings you could not have imagined. Relationships will be restored where healing is possible. Wisdom will replace confusion. Joy will return where sorrow once lingered. Do not rush ahead of me. Walk with me. Listen for my guidance. Trust my direction. One step of obedience is worth more than 100 steps driven by fear. Remember who you are. You are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your mistakes. You are not forgotten because your answers have taken time. You are my beloved child. I have called you by name. I know your heart. I know your dreams. And I know the future I am preparing for you. So stand with confidence, not because of your own strength, but because I am with you. Let hope rise again. Let faith become stronger than fear. Let peace guard your heart. The moment I have been preparing for you is drawing closer with every step you take in faith. Keep believing. Keep praying. Keep trusting. I am leading you toward a future filled with purpose, hope, and opportunities to reflect my love to the world. You have come this far by my grace, and my grace will continue to sustain you. The best chapter is not behind you. By my grace, it is still ahead. My beloved child. If you have walked with me through every word of this message, then let your heart be still for a moment. Do not rush away. Be quiet before me and remember this truth: I have never stopped loving you, not even for a single second. There were seasons when you believed your life was falling apart, but from my perspective, it was coming together. The pieces that seemed broken were being rearranged into something more beautiful than you could imagine. What looked like an ending was often the beginning of a new chapter. Never forget that I am able to bring hope where there was despair, peace where there was fear, and strength where there was weakness. No mistake is too great for my mercy when you turn to me with a sincere heart. No burden is too heavy for my hands. No night is so dark that my light cannot reach it. The future does not belong to fear. The future belongs to the one who created it. So when tomorrow arrives, do not greet it with anxiety. Greet it with faith. Walk into each new day knowing that I am already there, preparing the way before you. Even when you cannot see the path clearly, my presence goes with you. There will still be challenges. Life will not always be easy. There may be moments when tears return and questions remain unanswered. But remember this: you will never face those moments alone. When you are weak, lean on me. When you are confused, seek my wisdom. When you are discouraged, remember my promises. When you succeed, remain humble and thankful. When you fall, rise again, because my grace is sufficient. Do not measure your life only by what you have achieved. Measure it by the love you have shared, the kindness you have shown, the forgiveness you have offered, and the faith you have kept. These are treasures that never fade. As you move forward, become a light for others. Encourage the discouraged. Comfort those who grieve. Forgive as you have been forgiven. Show compassion to those who feel forgotten. The hope you have received is meant to be shared. Remember that every act of genuine love reflects my heart. There will be people who doubt you. There will be voices that tell you to give up. There will be moments when the road feels long. But let my voice be louder than every other voice. I say you are loved. I say you have purpose. I say your life has value. I say your story is not finished. Keep walking with courage. Keep praying with faith. Keep choosing hope over despair. The seeds you have planted in faith will bear fruit in their season. The prayers you have offered have not been forgotten. The tears you have cried have not been wasted. Even if the answers come differently than you expected, trust that my wisdom is greater than your understanding. One day, you will look back and see how I carried you through every valley, guided you through every storm, and strengthened you in every trial. What once caused you pain will become a testimony of my faithfulness. So today, release your fears into my hands. Release your regrets. Release your need to control every outcome. Trust me with your future. Trust me with your family. Trust me with your dreams. Trust me with your heart. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love does not fail, and my promises endure. Go forward with confidence, not because life will always be easy, but because you will never walk alone. Lift your head. Take the next step. Choose faith. Choose hope. Choose love. And remember this whenever doubt tries to return. I am with you in every sunrise. I am with you in every storm. I am with you in every victory and every trial. Nothing can separate you from my love. My beloved child, this is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new season of growth, wisdom, and deeper trust. Walk into it with gratitude. Let your heart remain humble, your spirit steadfast, and your eyes fixed on hope. May your life be filled with peace that steadies you, courage that strengthens you, and love that overflows into the lives of others. Go forward with faith. Walk in hope. Live with compassion. And always remember, you are deeply loved, you are never forgotten, and every day is another opportunity to walk in faith, serve with kindness, and trust that I am with you. May peace be with you always. Amen.